disclosure, that all of a sudden Brad McKinnon has released this document that wasn't in the Crown Disclosure of the 7th, where they talked about the arrest and what went on there. That they enticed me to come to the detachment, and he excluded that, which is an exclusion of material fact, tantamount to fraud, by the RCP, by the EOC station commander. And now all of a sudden they have a document that says that he did, but it wasn't in the Crown Disclosure. They perjured themselves on the bench today. And yeah, they're digging a hole. Wow. I'm glad that we've got somebody from the Office of Systems here.
The systems officers are here today.
System officers. And he did refer to me as a man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He referred to me as a man, not as a person. No, I'm a man. And that's a sacred position of office.
So she might be coming back, because it seems like they came back a little bit different.
They've changed this form of court 3 times, as far as I can tell.
You can tell, hey?
Because they left, and Clown said that that it may have originally been heard in one form of court, and it may be appropriate to hear it again in that same form of court. So they are changing the form of court, and it's not like they have a traffic light with 3 lights that you don't know, except that the judge leaves the courtroom. So now, upon our continuance here, right, as we go forward, we are now in the 3rd tier of court, which is the highest level of court, as far as I understand. And I don't know if they file documents or if they have a ticky box in their office or something. We don't know when they change the form of court, except that they leave the courtroom, they stand it down, they take a brief recess, they come back after lunch. I'm not prepared to stand up and object to that because I have a lawyer.
Yeah.
And they don't even talk about my testimony as material fact. No. They talk about a change in material facts. Well, I sat there in the witness booth and testified to the absolute change of my material facts, the conditions, and what this has done to me. And they try to say that that doesn't matter. The only bit of sworn evidence in this courtroom currently, they're disregarding. It's just inhuman. There's no justice in that.
Oh, and you got good boots. Look at that. We all have good boots on.
Yeah, I got really good boots on. I got my moon boots because I'm a spaceman.
Because what matters if you have no justice? You might as well at least have fun.
You might as well. I mean, hey.
Enjoy the day.
Yeah,
Enjoy the day.
I should get my robe and wear it back in there.
You should wear your robe back in there.
Oh, because we're in the highest form of court now.
Because now we're going into the highest form of court. I would be appropriate.
It could well be.
Yeah. And, probably make the judge smile.
Oh, yeah.
She actually, she has a heart.
You can tell the judge is actually trying to do something, but she's stuck in a system.
It's just a bailiff, isn't it?
No, it's a different judge. I don't know who it is. She seems really good, actually. Wow. She seems like she's trying to do what she can. Well, she herself is confined within this system they call and falsely promulgate as a justice system.
And who is the clown prosecutor but the Monday? You can see it in her eyes.
See it in her eyes. She's an absolute Monday mind.
Yeah, she's connected right in. And what is she on? She's on a computer screen. She's not even in the courtroom.
Really? No, she's not even in the courtroom. But the judge actually showed up today.
Yeah. Hi, Judgy
Wedgie. Hi, Judgy Wedgie. I almost brought my pen. That's another story.
But now, in other news, let's do a fast clip here over to our weatherman, Rashid. How's it going today, Rashid?
It's pretty good. I think they're about 5+ so right now.
Great. How we looking? How we looking up there?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
no clouds.
Clear skies, I'd say.
Clear sailing.
Clear sailing.
And we've got Marty over here. Marty's just, rendering unto Caesar the latest news.
The daily events.
Daily events.
Cody is somewhat.
Cody is here in spirit.
Technology is here.
And we had Lisa. Lisa did a fantastic job of agitating. Just going right. What does Lisa do really well? She agitates. She went right into the heart of the hornet's nest and she just took a stick and she just beat it. Boom! 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 And they were not happy. They were not happy.
By the way, I'm not Lisa. Just for whoever's watching this, she was talking about Lisa.
Oh, I'm talking about Lisa and pointing at Christine.
Because there's someone might watch this and think that I'm.
Because
you're Lisa.
She said that she was here from the media and they wanted her press credentials.
Yes.
But they didn't ask the reporter from the Free Press, which I'm glad she showed up.
Right?
Lisa was trying to report for Global Media.
Be ready when the Free Press lady comes out, Christine. Get her on film. And say, hey, I'd like to have an interview with you.
And why can't we...
And just watch her run away.
If we're with the global government, Why can't we have a global news reporter here?
Yeah.
Like actual global.
Like these are literally, and it's not even like you're the only person.
No, I'm
like
not
there was
the only
two
Can you just
people.
hire them?
No, there was two people in that courtroom who are world
citizens.
government, global citizens,
World
and
citizens.
our global citizen reporter shows up and they won't let her in.
being shunned out of this proceeding because they don't recognize.
You guys point her out.
Yeah, she's the only other woman in there, and she's got her mask on. She's like got little.
She has, like,
She have
two
white,
bucks.
straight hair.
No,
that's been
it's
straightened around?
brown hair. She's just the only other person in there that looks like
Okay.
she's part of the system. Yeah, she's got a. You just say, "Are you Kelly?"
We're gonna
And then
find
just
out
say, "Hey, we'd
soon.
like to get an interview with you."
Okay.
Yeah, and just whatever. Just say, "How'd it go today, Kelly? Like, what are you gonna write about?" Yeah, just
Hey,
get
dude.
her on film.
Yeah, we're just they're gonna try to give us a ruling here by 12:30. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do this by telephone at 2:00. But my lawyer has to be in a Supreme Court proceeding at 2:00. The judge seems like she's actually pushing to have this thing get some resolve today. Otherwise, it's going to take another 2 or 3 months before this thing goes any further. So it looks like they might delete the condition that prohibits me coming into town and the curfew, which would be nice. So I did sit on the bench and I testified, and it's just, crown prosecution was just they perjured themselves on the bench. They lied to the court repeatedly. So we've got them.
And you got to swear on the covenant.
Oh
of
yeah,
heaven.
and I brought the covenant of one heaven, my covenant, to swear on. The judge was like, "I've never seen that before."
You will.
You
honey.
will. You'll
You
see
will.
more of that. So
What people use?
yeah, this seems like a pretty good judge, though. Not
Could
one that
bring
I've
in
ever seen
Calvin and
before.
Hobbes comic book sometime.
Yeah, but that's where
Because
we're
they're-
at currently.
because
We're
they're
just
not
waiting for the
operating
judge to
under
come back out,
their own
and
system.
they're arguing points
They're
of law
outside of
right
their
now,
own.
and the lawyer is just giving it to them, saying they need to argue justice, not systems in law.
The gnomes are not going to be happy when they find out that they're just,
Yeah, I'll
using
let you know.
process and not justice. It's a beautiful day here.
you like that?